Stop scrolling, my child. I speak to you now with a voice that pierces through the noise of your day, through the endless distractions, through the countless things that pull for your attention. I am interrupting your scrolling not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine appointment. I place this message in front of you because I have something urgent to tell you, something that cannot wait, something that your spirit has been crying out for, even when your mind could not find the words. My beloved, do not turn away, for if you do, you may miss the very word that has the power to change your entire life. This is not a message for everyone. This is a message for you. Yes, you, the one whose heart has been heavy, whose prayers have felt unanswered, whose strength feels as though it is running out. I see you, and I am commanding your attention right now because what I am about to speak carries eternal weight. You have wondered if I still see you, if I still hear you, if I still walk beside you. You have asked, Lord, why does it feel like my prayers go unheard? Why does it seem like nothing is changing? My child, I tell you now with all the authority of heaven, not a single word you have spoken to me has been ignored. Not one tear has fallen without being gathered by my hand. Not one sleepless night has passed without my presence hovering over you, whispering comfort into the depth of your weary soul. I have seen it all. The times you smiled for others while hiding your pain. The times you carried burdens that no one else knew about. The moments when the weight of disappointment made you want to give up. I was there every single time, and I never left you, not for a moment. But now, my beloved, hear me clearly. This is not only a word of comfort, this is a word of warning. This is the most important moment you will encounter, because I am calling you to attention with urgency. Do not dismiss this message. Do not let the enemy steal this seed from your heart by making you believe it is just another passing word. It is not. This is a trumpet blast from heaven, a holy interruption in your day because I am shifting your season. The door I am opening before you cannot remain open forever. If you hesitate, if you turn away, if you delay your obedience, you may miss the breakthrough that has been prepared for you since before you were born. My child, the enemy has worked tirelessly to convince you that your story is over, that your future is small, that your destiny has been lost. He has whispered lies to make you think you are unworthy, that you are forgotten, that your mistakes have disqualified you. But I am breaking those lies right now with my truth. Hear me. You are mine. You were chosen. You are still part of my plan, and I will not let the enemy's schemes prevail over you. Every tear, every trial, every battle you have endured was not meant to destroy you, it was meant to refine you. It was meant to prepare you for this very moment when I would come and speak life into your soul again. Do not think this interruption is small. This is not just another message. This is your turning point. I am calling you to let go of the fear that has bound you, the bitterness that has weighed you down, the doubts that have clouded your vision. I am commanding you to release them into my hands. You have carried these burdens for too long, and they have stolen your peace. You thought you had to handle everything alone, but you were never created to carry the weight of the world. That weight belongs to me. Lay it down now. Surrender the battles you cannot fight. Surrender the wounds you cannot heal. Surrender the questions you cannot answer. I am the one who restores, the one who provides, the one who makes all things new. My beloved, you have been asking me for a sign. You have whispered in the dark, Lord, if you are still with me, show me. If you still care, give me a word. This is that word. This is that sign. This is my response to the cry of your heart. I place this message before your eyes at this exact moment to remind you that I have not forgotten you, that I have not abandoned you, and that I am still working all things together for your good. I interrupt your scrolling because the distractions of this world are trying to drown out my voice, but I will not let them steal this moment from you. I am speaking now with urgency because the time is short, and I do not want you to miss what I am about to release into your life. Come and amen if you're standing firm in your faith. There is a breakthrough coming, but it requires your obedience. There is a blessing waiting, but it requires your trust. There is a door opening, but it requires your courage to step through. Do not hold back any longer. Do not let fear stop you. Do not let hesitation rob you of the miracle I am setting before you. I have seen your endurance in the storm. I have seen how you have pressed on even when everything around you told you to quit. And now I am telling you, the storm is breaking. The night is ending. A new chapter is beginning. But you must believe, you must listen, and you must not walk away from this word. If you turn away, if you scroll past this moment as though it were nothing, you will miss the very word that has been sent from heaven for your life. Do not let distractions steal this. Do not let unbelief blind you. Do not let the enemy convince you that this is not for you. It is for you. I am speaking directly to your heart, calling you by name, reaching into your situation, and declaring over you that change is here. What once was closed is opening. What once was lost will be restored. What once felt impossible is becoming possible, not by your strength but by mine. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. And I am commanding you now, stop, listen, and receive this truth. My child, I am proud of you. I know you doubt it sometimes, but I am proud of your courage to keep going, your faith to keep believing, your strength to endure when others would have walked away. You are stronger than you realize because my strength has carried you. You are more loved than you know because my love surrounds you. And you are closer to your breakthrough than you think because I am aligning everything for your good. Do not miss this moment. Do not turn away. Stay with me, for every word I am speaking is meant to lift you, heal you, and prepare you for the greater things I am about to do. So hear me one more time. Stop scrolling, my child. I place this message in front of you on purpose. If you walk away, you may miss the very word that has the power to change your entire life. Today, listen, receive, for I, your God, am speaking to you now. I am here now, not tomorrow, not in a distant future, not hidden away behind the clouds of uncertainty, but in this very moment as you hear these words. I draw near to you with the fullness of my presence, because I want you to know without question that I, the Lord your God, am with you. You have searched for me in signs, in wonders, in great displays of power, but here I am in the silence of your heart, in the stillness of this moment, in the very breath you are taking right now. Do not doubt it, my child. I am speaking to you, and every word is chosen carefully for you alone. This is not a random encounter. This is not coincidence. You are not hearing this because you happened to stumble upon it. You are here because I willed it. I arranged this moment in time because I saw your heart longing for me, aching for clarity, desperate for hope. I have chosen this exact second in your life to interrupt you with my voice, and I declare to you now, I am here, and I am speaking directly to you. My beloved, you must understand the urgency of this encounter. There are moments in life that pass like shadows, fleeting and without consequence, but this is not one of them. This moment is sacred. This is the kind of moment that shifts the course of your destiny, the kind of moment that heaven has written into your story long before you ever took your first breath. I need you to lean in with your whole heart, for what I am speaking cannot be missed. This is not a word to put aside for later. Later may not come. The weight of what I am declaring to you now demands your full attention, because it is my personal invitation into a new chapter of your life. Do you feel the stirring in your spirit as you hear this? That is my spirit confirming to you that these words are not ordinary. They are eternal. They are living. They are breathing life into your soul. I have chosen this moment because you are at a crossroads. You have been waiting, wondering, and sometimes wandering, unsure of what step to take next. You have carried questions that felt too heavy for your heart, and you have wrestled with doubts that tried to drown out your faith. You have looked at your circumstances and thought, where is God in all of this? Does he even see me anymore? My child, I see you. I have always seen you. Every detail of your life has been laid bare before me. Every thought, every sigh, every tear has reached my throne. I know the battles you have faced when no one else was watching. I know the silent cries that no one else heard. I know the moments when you nearly gave up, but something deep inside kept you holding on. That something was me. It was my hand on your life, keeping you, sustaining you, carrying you when you could not carry yourself. And now, in this holy instant, I draw it even closer to remind you, you are not here by chance. I chose this moment because I have appointed it for your awakening. Do not think for 1 second that your presence here is an accident. Before the foundation of the world, before light was spoken into existence, I already saw this day. I already planned this encounter. I already knew the exact moment you would be ready to receive what I am speaking to you now. My child, I am not bound by time, yet I stepped into this moment for you because I knew this would be the hour when your heart would be open enough to hear me. This is a divine intersection between your questions and my answers, between your weakness and my strength, between your brokenness and my healing. I chose you then, I choose you now, and I will continue to choose you again and again because my love for you is eternal and unchanging. Please support our channel, as our humble wish is to bring happiness and peace into your life and to gently guide your heart toward devotion and reverence for God. And if you feel moved by our efforts, you are welcome to support us through the Super Thanks button down below. The uniqueness of this moment cannot be overstated. You have had many words spoken over you in the past. Some encouraged you, some wounded you, some you have forgotten, and some still echo in your mind. But none of those compare to what I am declaring now. For this is not the voice of man. This is not a fleeting word meant to inspire you for a short time. This is my word divine, eternal, and unstoppable. And when I speak, creation shifts. When I speak, chains break. When I speak, darkness flees. When I speak, life springs forth in places that seem barren. Do you not understand the power of what I am doing right now? These words are not simply falling into your ears. They are planting themselves into the soil of your spirit, and they will bear fruit if you do not let them be stolen away. You are not here by chance, my beloved. I orchestrated this encounter because you have reached a point where you can no longer afford to drift through life without clarity. The choices you make from this moment forward carry eternal weight, and I refuse to let you walk blindly. That is why I am speaking so directly, so urgently, so unmistakably. You asked me to show myself to you. You prayed for guidance. You longed for reassurance. This is my response. I am not far away, hidden in the heavens where you cannot reach me. I am here now, closer than the air you breathe, nearer than your very heartbeat. You are surrounded by my presence even if you do not feel it. You are held in my embrace even when you do not sense it. I am with you, and I will never forsake you. Do not miss this, my child. Do not brush this aside. Do not let the distractions of your day rob you of the life-altering truth I am depositing into your soul. This is the kind of moment that angels lean close to witness, the kind of moment that shifts the atmosphere around you. Heaven has paused to pour its attention upon you, because I have declared that this is your time. This is your appointment. This is the moment you have been unknowingly waiting for. You may think you came here by your own decision, but in reality, I led you. I guided your steps. I stirred your spirit. I made sure nothing could stop you from arriving here. And now that you are here, I will not waste this chance to remind you of who you are and whose you are. You belong to me, and I have plans for you that far exceed what you can imagine. You see, my child, when I say I chose this moment, I mean that I have aligned it perfectly with your journey. All the pain you have endured, all the delays you have suffered, all the prayers that felt unanswered, none of them were wasted. They were leading to this precise intersection where I could speak into your heart with clarity. You may have thought I was silent, but I was preparing you. You may have thought I was distant, but I was positioning you. You may have thought nothing was happening, but I was aligning everything behind the scenes. And now, at just the right time, I have come to declare that you are stepping into a new season. But it begins here, now, with this word. Do not let it pass you by. I am here now. I am speaking to you now. I have chosen this moment because your spirit is ready to receive it. You are not here by chance. You are here because I called you. I grew you in. I wrote this moment into your story before your story even began. Do not doubt it, my beloved. Do not second guess it. Simply receive it. Let my presence wash over you. Let my words sink deep into you. Let my truth uproot every lie that has ever told you that you are forgotten, unloved, or unworthy. For I declare to you again, I am here now, and I chose this moment because you are mine. My child, I have seen your pain. I have watched the nights when you lay awake, your mind racing with thoughts that refused to quiet down. When your pillow grew wet with tears you tried to hide from others. You thought no one noticed. You thought no one cared, but I did. Every tear you shed was collected by me. Every sigh that left your chest was heard by my spirit. Every restless night, when you stared at the ceiling wondering if things would ever change, I was right there beside you. You may not have felt my hand. You may not have heard my voice, but I was closer than you realized. Your cries were not in vain. Your sleepless nights did not go unnoticed. Your burdens were never carried alone, even when you thought you were all by yourself. I carried the weight with you, and I never left your side. You have been under attack, my beloved. The enemy has sought to wear you down, to whisper lies into your heart, to make you believe that you are weak, unworthy, and unloved. He tried to convince you that I had forgotten you, that I had abandoned you, that you were left to struggle on your own. He tried to fill your mind with fear, to cloud your thoughts with doubt, to isolate you with loneliness. And many times, you felt those lies pressing heavy against your soul. You felt the sting of betrayal when others failed you. You felt the loneliness when no one seemed to understand your pain. You felt the weight of fear when the future seemed uncertain, and you felt doubt gnawing at your faith when answers seemed delayed. I saw it all. I was there in every battle, in every storm, in every tear-stained night. You tried to be strong for everyone else. You put on a smile when your heart was breaking. You told yourself you would make it through, even when the weight on your shoulders felt unbearable. But I know the truth. I saw how tired you were, how you longed for someone to notice, how you wished someone would step in and lift the burden. My child, that someone was always me. I was the one holding you up when you thought you would collapse. I was the one whispering strength into your spirit when you wanted to give up. I was the one carrying you through the fire when you thought you could not take another step. Even in the moments you felt completely invisible, you were never invisible to me. I know the hidden battles you fight, the ones no one else sees, the ones you cover with silence because you are afraid of being judged, misunderstood, or dismissed. I see the wounds from your past that you still carry, the regrets that haunt you, the fears that creep into your thoughts when you are alone. I see the moments when you question your worth, when you compare yourself to others and feel like you fall short. I see the shame that sometimes tries to grip your heart, reminding you of mistakes you wish you could erase. I see the discouragement when you work so hard yet feel like nothing is changing. I see the heartbreak when prayers seem to go unanswered, when doors remain closed, when people walk away without explanation. You have been carrying more than anyone realizes, and you have often felt like no one truly understands you. But I do. I understand every detail of your pain because I have carried it with you. You have walked through loneliness that pierced like a knife. There were moments when you sat in silence, feeling the emptiness around you and wondering if anyone would ever truly see your heart. There were times when you tried to reach out for comfort but felt misunderstood, dismissed, were ignored. The enemy used that loneliness to try to convince you that you were unloved, that you were unworthy of attention, that you were destined to be forgotten. But hear me, child, you are never forgotten. You are never unloved. You are never unseen. I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. You are always before me. Even when the room was empty, my presence filled the space around you. Even when no one answered your call, I was listening. Even when you felt invisible, my eyes were on you. Say amen if you're walking into your season of favor. You have wrestled with fear, fear of what is ahead, fear of losing what you love, fear of not being strong enough to endure what comes next. Fear has tried to paralyze you, to keep you from stepping into the future I have prepared for you. You have asked, what if I fail? What if I am not enough? What if things never change? My beloved, I know those fears because you have whispered them in the quiet of your heart. And I tell you now, do not be afraid. You are not walking into tomorrow alone. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I follow behind you. Fear does not hold the final word over your life. My love casts out fear, and my strength upholds you when you feel weak. The doubts have been loud, haven't they? They have told you that your prayers don't matter, that your efforts are wasted, that your future is uncertain. You have doubted whether you are strong enough, whether you are chosen, whether you truly matter. You have doubted my timing, wondering why answers have taken so long, why certain doors have stayed shut, why your journey seems harder than others. I have seen those doubts weigh on you like heavy chains. I have seen how they drain your joy and dim your hope. But hear me, your doubts do not disqualify you. Even when you doubted, I still chose you. Even when you wavered, I still held on to you. Even when your faith was small, I was faithful. The enemy has tried again and again to use your struggle against you. He has pointed to your pain as proof that I am not with you. He has pointed to your failures as proof that you are unworthy. He has pointed to your delays as proof that I do not care. But he is a liar. Every attack, every lie, every scheme he has used against you, I have turned into a testimony of my faithfulness. You are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still here, and that is proof that the enemy did not win. You may feel battered, but you are not broken. You may feel weary, but you are not defeated. You may feel overlooked, but you are never forgotten. You are still mine, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. So, my beloved child, I validate your pain. I do not dismiss it. I do not overlook it. I see the weight you carry, and I know the toll it has taken on your heart. I know the nights you cried yourself to sleep. I know the days you forced yourself to keep moving when all you wanted to do was give up. I know the moments when you questioned whether life would ever feel light again. And I tell you, yes, it will. This pain is not permanent. This season of struggle will not last forever. You are walking through fire, but you will not be consumed. You are walking through deep waters, but they will not drown you. You are walking through darkness, but my light is rising within you. Do not be ashamed of your struggles, for I see them all, and I do not turn away from you. I lean closer. I bend near. I hold you tighter. You are not defined by your battles. You are defined by my love. And though the pain has been heavy, I will use it to strengthen you, to refine you, and to prepare you for the glory that is coming. You are not alone in this, my child. You never have been, and you never will be. My beloved child, I need you to hear this with the deepest part of your heart. I never left you, even when you thought I was far. Every storm that raged against your life, I was standing right there in the middle of it with you. Every betrayal that cut into your soul, I was the one who wrapped my arms around you when others turned their backs. Every moment of silence that made you wonder if I had abandoned you, I was closer than the breath in your lungs. You may not have felt my hand. You may not have heard my voice, but I was there, steady, constant, unshaken, carrying you when you could not carry yourself. My presence has never left your side, not once, not for a single heartbeat. Think back to the storms you endured. Remember the nights when it felt like the winds of life were too strong, when the weight of fear threatened to crush your spirit. You wondered if you would survive, if the storm would swallow you whole. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still holding on. That was not your strength alone, that was me. I calmed the storm around you when it grew too fierce. I whispered peace into your heart when anxiety rose like crashing waves. I held you steady when the ground beneath you felt like it was crumbling. My child, the storm did not destroy you because I never left you. I was your shelter, your anchor, your refuge. Even when the thunder was loud and the lightning struck close, my voice was speaking softly. Do not be afraid. I am with you. I saw the betrayals you endured, the people you trusted who turned away, the ones who spoke against you when you only gave them love. I know how deeply it wounded you. I know how hard it was to understand why they left, why they hurt you, why their words cut so sharply. In those moments, you felt abandoned, rejected, and unseen. But my child, I was there. When their voices tore at your identity, I whispered truth into your spirit. You are mine. You are chosen. You are loved. When their absence left you feeling empty, I filled the space with my presence. When their rejection made you question your worth, I reminded you that your value has always been secured in me. I never left you, not for a second. While others walked away, I remained. While others turned their backs, I kept my face toward you with love that never changes. And then there were the silent moments, the hardest of all. The times when you prayed and heard nothing. The days when you sought me but felt no answer. The seasons when heaven seemed quiet, when you wondered if I had forgotten your name. I know how heavy that silence felt. I know how it tested your faith, how it made you question if I was still listening. But hear me. Even in silence, I was working. Even when you could not hear my voice, my hand was moving in your life. Silence was never absence. Silence was me shaping, preparing, protecting. Silence was me working beneath the surface, aligning things you could not yet see. I never left you in those silent moments. I was closer than you realized, collecting your tears, hearing your sighs, counting your every heartbeat, and holding you close when you thought you were alone. Every tear you shed, I caught it. Not one slipped past my attention. When you wept in the quiet, when no one else saw, I was there, and I gathered each tear as though it were the most precious treasure. Every sigh you released when you felt weary, I heard it as clearly as a cry. Nothing you have ever felt has been overlooked by me. You thought your pain was unseen, but I tell you, I was watching over you with compassion that never wavered. I was present in the shadows, present in the silence, present in the suffering. And though it may not have felt like it, I was carrying you through it all. You see, my child, my nearness is not always loud. It does not always come with signs that shake the earth. Often, it is quiet, subtle, steady. It is in the strength you found to keep moving when you thought you were finished. It is in the peace that suddenly filled your heart when you expected fear. It is in the unexpected encouragement, the timely provision, the gentle reminder that you were not forgotten. Those were not coincidences. That was me. That was my hand upon your life. That was my spirit whispering, I am still here. I will never let you go. I want you to know this truth so deeply that nothing can ever shake it again. You have never been alone. Not in your storms, not in your betrayals, not in your silence. I was there then. I am here now, and I will be with you always. I do not walk away when life gets hard. I do not turn my back when others betray you. I do not fall silent out of neglect. I remain faithful, steady, constant. My nearness is your strength, and my presence is your assurance. Remember those nights when you cried yourself to sleep. I was the one who held your heart together when it felt like it was breaking apart. Remember the days when you felt like you could not take another step. I was the one who lifted you, placing strength in your weary bones. Remember the moments when you thought you were forgotten. I was whispering your name, reminding heaven and earth that you belong to me. Remember the times you felt too weak to pray. I was interceding for you, carrying your burdens, speaking life over you when you had no words left. You may not always recognize my presence, but it has never left you. Sometimes it came as a sudden calm that you could not explain. Sometimes it came as a small spark of hope when you felt surrounded by despair. Sometimes it came as strength that rose up from nowhere, just enough to get you through another day. That was me, my child. I was the strength in your weakness, the calm in your chaos, the light in your darkness. I was with you in ways you did not always see, but I was there nonetheless. I remind you now so that you will never again believe the lie that I have abandoned you. I never have, and I never will. You are mine, and I will remain with you until the end of the age. When you walk through fire, I will be with you, and the flames will not consume you. When you walk through deep waters, I will be with you, and they will not drown you. When you face betrayal, I will be your constant companion. When you endure silence, I will be your hidden strength. Every tear, every sigh, every groan of your heart, I have seen them. I have heard them, and I have carried them with love that does not fail. So lift your head, my beloved. Do not believe that you are alone. Do not think for a moment that I have walked away. I am here. I have always been here. And I will never leave you nor forsake you. My beloved child, listen to me carefully now. This is not just comfort. This is correction. I am not speaking these words only to soothe your heart, but to awaken your spirit. I am not here merely to reassure you of my love, though that love never changes. I am here to shake you from the slumber that tries to blind your eyes to what is at stake. This moment is unlike any other, for it carries the weight of eternity. Do not take lightly what I am saying. Do not push this aside as though it were simply another encouraging word. This is a holy warning, and if you ignore it, you may miss the very blessings I have written for your life. You have asked me to guide you. You have prayed for direction. You have begged for signs, and I have given them to you again and again. Yet too often you have dismissed them as coincidence, overlooked them in distraction, or delayed your response because of fear. My child, you cannot continue to ignore the signs I place before you. When I open a door, walk through it. When I whisper correction, obey it. When I warn you, do not delay. Every sign I give is an act of love, a lamp to your feet, a shield for your journey. To disregard them is to walk blindly where traps await. Type Amen if you believe your breakthrough is closer than you think, and share this word to encourage someone waiting on God.